Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of our daily vlog. This is day 115, and I think I have this 4K stuff down at this point. It does take about an hour per minute on my computer to upload the 4K, but that's okay. I'm kind of getting used to that, and I'm realizing that it's just going to take time. It is a bigger file, but I think the video quality is a lot better, and I think as we go into gardening season, it's going to make a huge difference. It's making a difference now, but I really think gardening season, because we're going to be out in nature, and I'm kind of excited about it. So anyway, we have a lot going on right now. Trinity's birthday is tomorrow. She'll be 7. So we're all really excited about that. And like I said, we're not going to celebrate on her birthday. We have a celebration planned for later in the year when the weather's a little better and it's not all the holidays and people can get together and kind of enjoy spending the time with her. I think that's really important, especially for a child. I had a lot of products show up today for review, and I want to tell some of you out there who seem to be so jealous of what I do or whatever your problem is. These items that I get come from hard work, from spending 12 to 16 hours per day, every day, 7 days a week on my computer, making videos, uploading them, writing reviews, working on my blog. Lots of hard work and lots of years of hard work. Okay, I was first published in 1981. I was in 6th grade. From that point, when I was in high school, I worked on the newspaper and yearbook staff. I actually was supposed to have an internship my senior year at a large newspaper, and we moved. So I didn't get to have that internship, but I had gone to college during high school for journalism, and so I had that background. When I got out of high school, I worked a lot of different jobs, everything from selling newspaper subscriptions to working at McDonald's, Walmart, in factories. I worked as an administrative assistant once. I've done a lot of jobs and tried a lot of different things. I've owned several businesses of my own. And then in 1999, I started writing books. And so this has been a very long road for me. And while some of you may feel like, oh, she just came out of nowhere and blah, blah, blah. No, I've been around for a long, long time. I've been writing online since 1997. I have written for Harley Davidson because I love motorcycles. I've done a lot of pet articles, including for large pet magazines. I've written for many, many gardening publications, actual published magazines, including international ones. So this has been a really long time coming. And I don't always get high-end items. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I do try to choose items that I'm interested in or that I have someone in mind for. This is why I don't have review products on hand. I know a lot of reviewers have a room or a closet or boxes, but when I get done with my review, it's been sent through, it's been approved by the company, everything is the way it's supposed to be. Then I send that item on to the person that I have it in mind for. So I don't just keep the stuff and hoard it. Sometimes I even take it to the thrift shop and I donate it. If it's, totally unexpected and I don't know who to give it to, away it goes. What's the point of letting stuff collect dust? I have enough dust collectors in my house. So that's where my stuff goes. Like I said, I am going to be slowing down on this because I want to have a garden this year. And that's what I'm going to do. We're working on the winter seeds starting now, and I'm loving, absolutely loving the grow lights. I still need to get out there and show you guys some of that in the greenhouse because the plant growth is amazing. I've always said just use 4-foot fluorescent lights, one in the hot spectrum, one in the cold spectrum. It does work. These lights do amazing things. I am just so impressed, and I may even walk out there here in a few minutes and show you guys some of the changes. But first, I want to do an unboxing video. I do need to tell you I did receive all of these items for free or at a reduced price in exchange for my honest review. All opinions are my own. So the first item we have up is a cowboy hat. Now, I got this for Jeff because I thought he might have fun with it. And so there we go. It does tie. It is felt. And it actually fits me, so it should fit him. I think this is just very cute. I think for some of his reenactments and things, this is going to be fine. So I did want to show you. This is what it looks like. So it does have some ornamentation. And like I said, I think he's going to really like this. I received this banana powder. It's actually a makeup item. And I had never heard of it. So I am looking forward to trying it. And it should be fun. I received this set of nail art brushes. I know some of you are thinking, what does she need nail art brushes with those fingernails for? But I think it'll be fun. I wish my fingernails would grow. They won't. I'm not sure if that's because of some of the medical issues I have or what exactly is going on with that, but hey, it's okay. I received this set of 16 chillin' cubes. And we don't drink, but I wondered how well these would work in regular drinks, like tea, what have you. So I'm going to give them a try. They work or they don't. I mean, you know. I also received 4 of these little sprout hatching eggs. And I wanted these for my granddaughters because I thought they could have fun at Easter time, opening these up and letting them hatch. I received another essential oil diffuser. I had actually told the company no on this, and they sent it anyway, so I guess I'll be reviewing it too. This camo netting. Okay, and this is plastic. This is actually a toy. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, but I'm sure I'm going to find something interesting to do because I usually do. And the deal of the day is this little tablet. Okay. I'm pretty excited about this. It is an Android, so, but hey, right? This is what it looks like. And it does give me a different operating system to mess with and learn. And so I always like to learn new things. I always like technology. So I know that I'm going to have fun with this, even though it's going to be a bit of a learning curve. Since Jeff had an Android phone, this is probably going to be easier for him to initially get the hang of, so maybe he can help me out a little bit. And I think I'm just going to pause us because I think we're going to go out in the greenhouse and take a look at some of the plant growth. Okay, this is not in the greenhouse. This is actually in the house, and I know the grow lights are throwing the color of this off. But this is one of my orchids that has bloomed for me, and it is absolutely stunning. This is my terrarium. This is what you always see in the background. And again, like I said, I know the grow lights are throwing the colors off. I'm sorry about that. This is another orchid that is actually blooming. So, and this is my fogger back here that you're seeing in the background. Okay, and we're out in the greenhouse, and I'm going to zoom in on this right here. This plant that you're looking at with the kind of fuzzy leaves, this is a lemon eucalyptus, and you can see all of the new growth. There is literally, from right here, where my finger is, up to the top, that is all new growth since these grow lights have been put out here. Okay, back here with the bird of paradise, you can see the new growth coming on. Over here, you can see the new growth on the cannas. That's all new. Those were going dormant. Okay, I have a plumera down here. You can see that new growth. Okay. Back here, this is a scented geranium that you're looking at. And it has really perked up and started growing just tremendous amounts, as has the pineapple sage sitting next to it. This was almost all of the leaves had gone off of this, and it had started to go into dormancy, and now they're coming back. This back here is a passiflora, and again, we have growth going. Trying to see the best way to see it. You can see that growth going up the side of the greenhouse wall. That was not like that. There was nothing sticking up above. And the new growth, you can see how nice it looks compared to the way it was looking. This is the way it was looking. So this is just really, these grow lights are helping so much. There's more of the passiflora. Okay. I'm going to walk through here. This is my cup of gold vine, and you can see the new growth on it. I mean, that's really easy to see. Okay, and I want to step back here because I want to try to get a shot of these bananas and show you that leaf is not all the way unfolded, but that's going to be a new leaf. There is lots and lots. There's a new leaf back there that you probably can't see, but lots of new growth on this. Here's another cup of gold vine, and again, you can see the new growth. This is a little Hoya bloom, and it hasn't opened all the way up yet, but it continues to grow. I know there was one other, all the way up here. Let me see if I can position the camera where you can see it. I'm not sure that I can because of how it's setting. But absolutely, these are the grow lights. Let me see if I can, there you go. This is one of them. This is the CB005, I believe, and down there is the CB003. I will have to double check that to make sure that I'm correct. And we're coming down and we're looking at another new banana leaf that is coming up. So as I said, the additional growth, and I really think the lemon eucalyptus shows it the best. The additional growth that these plants have put on since installing these grow lights is absolutely amazing. I am very impressed with them. And I do need to tell you, I did receive those for free in exchange for my honest review. All opinions are my own. Thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a great night.